What's up, guys? Tame Dog here, back with another video, and today is going to be a little bit different from normal. I'm normally, doing gaming, but today I want to talk about football. As you already seen from the title of this video, I want to talk about Jameis Winston and if he's a franchise quarterback, like if he's good enough to be the Saints quarterback long term. Now, I know what most people are going to say. They're going to look at this video and they're going to think that he's not. He's pretty infamous now for his 30-30 season, or 40-40 season, whatever the fuck. I think it was just 30-30. But, he's pretty infamous for that. But me, and like y'all need to take into account, this is just one guy's opinion. I'm not an expert at this. I'm just some guy in my car talking about football. I think he could be a good starting quarterback because his 30-30 season, if you look at it and you get all your facts right, that was an anomaly, because every quarterback that has worked with Bruce Arians besides Tom Brady, because it's Tom Brady, has had an increase or a high in picks for that season. It doesn't matter, any quarterback, like I said, besides Tom Brady, but if they work with Bruce Arians their first year, they have more interceptions, usually a career high in interceptions. So I think if he just had one more year with Bruce Arians, everyone would see that he just had an off year, or maybe that was never going to work with Bruce Arians, because Bruce Arians is a gunslinging type of head coach. He wants the big plays, the risk it for the biscuit coach, and I don't know if that would have worked with Jameis Winston, because he is the gunslinger. I don't think that would have worked, but then again, you never know, it's football. But back to the main thing with him being a Saints quarterback, if he wins the job, say they just give it to him right out the gate, first game of the season, he's declared the starter. If he's not already declared the starter, I looked and they said that he is, but then again, some people say he's not. If he is the starting quarterback, I think he could make a name for himself again. This is going to tick a lot of people off because of his interception rate, but he is a very accurate quarterback. If you go back and watch his picks from those seasons, they could have gone either way. They could have been picks, they could have been completions, and I just hate how everyone is just giving him a bad rap. I'm not that much of a Jameis Winston fan, but I am a fan of giving people a fair shot at anything. But with that being said, I do think he'll be a good quarterback. I'm not sure if he could be a Super Bowl caliber, starter. He might be, with all the weapons in New Orleans. I'm not saying they're not stacked. You got Michael Thomas, who I heard is not even calling into practice, so maybe not him. But, you got at least Alvin Kamara still. The defense is pretty fucking good. The division is kind of hard, with Tom Brady still with the Buccaneers. That could be a problem. But, like I said, he could be a good, decent, placeholder. If the Saints still want to go get a franchise quarterback from the draft, he is a good placeholder to get them to that next draft. That's why I think their 1-year deal is pretty good, because if shit goes all to hell, shit hits the fan, and he's gone next year, they had the chance to see if he would pan out without binding them into 4 years or whatever. That's why everyone was wondering, why did you sign him for just 1-year deal 2 times? That's why, to make sure he can even step up to the plate, do what he needs to do, and all that. And if he doesn't pan out all season, he gets right back into his ways of throwing 4 picks every game. You can just throw in Taysom Hill, which I think is a pretty good quarterback in the Sean Payton system. Out of Sean Payton's system, I don't know if he could succeed, but Who knows? But I think Jameis Winston should be the starter going forward if he's not. And I think he is a good quarterback who may be able to get the Saints to the playoffs. Now, I don't know if he's ever gotten the Buccaneers to the playoffs when he was there. I'm not sure. I didn't follow along with them. So, he could, but I still don't think he's Super Bowl material. I think he's more of a placeholder. But in the Saints system, with Sean Payton at the helm, who knows? They didn't get there with Drew Brees more like recently, so I don't know if they can do it with Jameis Winston, because obviously Drew Brees was better. But he's younger, maybe he can throw the ball a little more and like be not so careful with it, because Drew Brees didn't, he's an older guy, so obviously he's going to protect the ball more. Jameis Winston, as we all know, doesn't like to protect the ball. So maybe with him being more of a gunslinger, him being a little younger, not carrying, maybe they can get pretty far. Who knows? But I just wanted to voice my opinion on it. I see everywhere that people don't think he'll be good. He ain't going to have a bounce back year. He's done for. I just think if he's been working hard in training camp, he's working on his decision making, his vision, his awareness, and he just works on the interceptions, he'd be a decent, good, maybe playoff caliber quarterback. Beyond that, it's a throw up, it's a toss up, whatever. He could make it to the Super Bowl. He probably won't, though, because the division's pretty tough. But all I know is that I just wanted to voice my opinion. Everyone says I should talk about football because I always got a lot of shit to say. So I just wanted to voice my opinion. I would keep an eye on the Saints this year. If you're not a Saints fan, you probably are. If you're a Saints fan, you're probably watching this. But I just want to say, Jameis Winston should be the quarterback to get you by. He's not the answer to the solution, at least not yet. I mean, like I said, I don't even think he took the Bucs to a Super Bowl when he was there, but I think he is a good placeholder to get you where you need to go. That's just my opinion. One guy's opinion over however many critics have been doing this for years. Like I said, I'm one guy in a car. I'm in my car right now. But like I said, I've saw it everywhere. People are just chewing out Jameis Winston. He ain't gonna do it. That's what I think. I guess we'll just have to see this season. Anyway, Tame Dog, out.